Alright guys, welcome back to another V4 video. And today we're going to be going through just how and what to do to get your CP up. The first thing you'll want to be looking at is all of the event items. In my opinion, this is probably one of the most important resources to use and keep an eye on. That can be found under this event tab here. As you can see, they've got their first anniversary special currently going on. Quite a lot of pretty good rewards here for this month. I think I'm about to get these 15, so that's a pretty nice reward. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out on these events. This 7-day new captain celebration gift is very important in my opinion. It is per character, so you'll want to make several alts to be able to take full advantage of this and run them. You have to get an alt to level 70 to delete it, so I would highly suggest running alts up and getting them up to level 50, getting them 7 days, and then deleting them, especially if you're a new player. Now, another one of the often overlooked areas is item sets. As you can see, I have finished 130. I have 130 of the normal and the fine ones. Both of these are done. I've got almost halfway through all of the rare weapons. Wow, I've screwed that up. And the rare defense gear. Working on the epic and the accessories. Not going so hot there. But you've got character as well. These are based off of your level. You've got region, which you literally just go and farm these region areas. And each of these areas will give you these different region items. And then you just enhance them to whichever enhancement you need. And then there you go. Under miscellaneous, you've got demon stones, soul stones. You'll want to do these very quickly, especially with the 7-day new captain that's going on. On day 2, you get 50 free normal to fine soul stones. So you can blast through these really, really fast. This one's a real quick and easy one to get to. On day 6, you get 100 of these dark orbs. And you can find these enchantment tomes about anywhere, so you should be able to get that one pretty quick. Skill books, you'll want to use these under your skills for the first while until you get your skills pretty high. Then you might want to think about using them here. Events, I've got some of these coins that they gave me extras of, but all these events you'll definitely want to be putting those in there. So that's a quick look at your item sets. You can fill your item sets by getting, items and enhancing them here from your bag. I have a lot of items I need to mass enhance. Now all of this enhancement, all of these upgrades, especially with these soul stones, are going to cost you a lot of gold. Especially like once you start magic enchanting, which this is another good quick source of CP. I believe I am out of, nope, I've still got them. If you have gear that's equipped that is max level, it won't even let me select it. But if it's max level, it will be darkened out like this. Anything that's lit up real bright, like, oh come on, like this glove right here, is not finished. But to upgrade this glove is 100,000 gold. It's probably going to fail. Yeah. So 100,000 wasted. Anything awakened is going to be expensive as heck. So you're going to need a lot of gold. Well, where should you get that? Well, glad you asked. Over here on your abyss. You can also get skill books and all kinds of other items, as well as these blessed purifying water. You can even get blessed weapon enhanced scrolls, but those are kind of hard to find. You just go to each of the different Phantom Abyss areas that you have access to. Of course, the highest level will grant the most gold per kill. It is not a guaranteed gold drop every single kill. I think the average for me is like every 2 or 3 kills. I believe Merchant's Wish is like 5,000 or 6,000 gold whenever I get a kill. And Beast Void 2 for me is like 10,000 to 15,000. So you can definitely get a lot of gold very quickly from the Abyss. Everyone will tell you this is the best way to farm for gold, as well as books and other enhancement scrolls and enhancement items such as, let's see if we can find it, Here. These Dark Soul Stones. The Abyss is a great location for finding these, as well as these upgraded versions of the Soul Stones, or Soul Shards, my bad. Another super important area of CP leveling is your imprints. This will give you so much CP. I believe all the way up to Artemin uses regular imprint stones. Falvinia uses dark imprint stones. Bamarin uses the Deception, I think. I can't remember what those are called. But it's the next red ones. And then Lazuka uses the Reverie imprint stones. Those are kind of harder to get. I will show you where to find them. So up to Lazuka, you will be farming pretty much everything here. So Bamarin and down, you will find all of your imprint stones from here. You'll start on Terang Woodlands. You'll get them all from the region conquest from Terang all the way up to Dekus. Will give you regular imprint stones. These suckers. They'll also give you some soul shards. Starting at Dekus Volcano, you will start to get dark imprint stones. Now, a nice thing about these region conquest is you don't have to go to every single one. From Ukabi Desert and down, you can actually just go to accept and instant complete them for some gold. Look at there, we got some imprint stones. Unfortunately, Dekus Volcano and up uses red gems. You don't want to do that because it's just 180 and that's just not worth it. Viten Highlands is where you will find the majority of your dark imprint stones. And moving over to Tolan Lagoon is where you will start to find your Delusion. That's what it was. Delusion imprint stones. And this will get you all the way up through the end of Bamarin. So you will need the Delusion stones to imprint Bamarin. Once you get to Mount Helendia, that's where you will find your Reverie stones. Those are for the Lazuka. Of course, as you're upgrading your Demon stones, you'll want to be shooting, of course, for epics, at least rares. I don't think I have any rare Lazukas. I do have some rare Bamarins, though. So you at least want to get rares and shoot for just maxing everything out on rare. Currently, it is very easy to get epics. You will actually do that easiest by using this new Captain Celebration gift. On day 7, you get 9 Evenfall Essence. Those you can take to a sorry about that. Those you can take to a polisher at any large camp, like this guy right here. And down here on Epic Demon Stone Crafting, you can use them here. These are guaranteed epic from Ruskull to Artemin, so you have a chance of getting a Ruskull, Brocut, or Artemin Demon Stone. So for every new character you make on day 7, you can get 9 of these and get a guaranteed epic of these, or these. So definitely be working on those. And until your item sets are done with your Demon Stones, anything under a rare Demon Stone, go ahead and item set them. There's not that much reason to put them into your imprint stone wheel. It would probably be better to just item set them for now, and just put rares in your item set wheel. A very overlooked area of CP is all of your monster markings. These will give you a ton of stats. Just from the few I have, I don't even have that many of my markings done. This is my main character too. These are all the stats I've gotten just from my monster markings. So it is definitely worth really putting some time into finishing and really working on all of your monster markings. So do not forget about these. Farm these as much as you can, especially any of these blues. Some of these will have greens as well. Mostly blues, I guess. So any of these blues, purples, and the bosses, of course, the golds, will give you a ton of CP for levels 1, 4, and 5. You don't get any CP for levels 2 and 3, but 1, 4, and 5 will give you more CP. A very important area to always be checking is the shop. You'll always want to make sure that you're checking any deals that they've got going on, especially if you've got some money to burn, and if you want to burn it on this game. You'll want to check all these deals. You can get some extra CP by buying yourself a wardrobe. I don't know that it's necessarily necessary, but you can if you want. Currently, they've got their first anniversary blessing core shop going on, so you'll want to be farming for all of these bad boys, these first anniversary blessing pouches. And those pouches can be found here, Vitan Highlands, Tolan Lagoon, Mount Helindia. They can also be found in Lunatra, at the Ruinous Volcano, Deceptive Lagoon, Arrogant Plains, Highlands of Illusion, and these other three. And you can literally get these by just beating bad guys. Just killing bad guys, that's it. You don't have to fight any special boss, it's just any enemy. So under the general shop, some of the ones that you'll definitely want to be doing your best to purchase every day will be these Batcher Man for your Demon Conquest. I'll get to those in a minute. You'll want to get this Stone Choice chest down here. You'll want to buy all 10 of those. You'll also want to get these Enhanced Scroll chests because you'll use those for your enhancements, and you'll be using a lot of those. I would not suggest buying these beginner ones because every new character you create will give you 1,000 of them. You'll want this Rapid Growth Stimulant on your main account, and you also want to be making sure you buy this Radiant Skillbook chest. Gives you 1 per week, but still. You'll want to buy these mounts, as well as these pets, and these companions, as well as the constellations here. If you don't have any rings, I would highly suggest getting yourself at least one of these Glorious Recovery rings. If you don't want 2 of these, I would suggest 2, but if you don't, get an Honored Resistance and a Glorious Recovery. You can use these dyes if you have a wardrobe to change your colors. You don't really need to buy anything from here, but you do want to be buying these Radiant Enhancement necklaces. Now, as you're upgrading your equipment and you're getting more equipment, you definitely will want to work your way up to an epic cloak here, like this. Getting a whole lot of necklaces and earrings are really good. There's a really easy way of getting these, actually. So one of the ways of getting a whole lot of Brelin items is all of these blue bosses, especially starting at Vitan Highlands and up. Deacon's Volcano also has some. In my opinion, they don't drop nearly as much. Even all the way down here at the 100,000 CP, you're only going to get very basic Brelin drops. If you're a new player, definitely worth going and hitting those up. You might get some Brelins every now and then, but Vitan Highlands is probably going to be the start of your best bet as far as the Brelins go. You'll also want to be hitting up these purples. They definitely drop a good amount of Brelins, as well as chances at epic books. So those are really nice. One of the easiest ways of racking up a whole bunch of cloaks is going and killing blues. Not only here at Vitan Highlands, but the higher levels as well as the Highlands of Illusions on the Lunatra. All those blues and up. We'll drop those hidden cloak crafting manuals. You can go to Blacksmith and craft the epic advanced cloaks for your class. So that's a very easy way of racking up a bunch of cloaks to enhance. Coincidentally, all those blues will also get you a whole lot of CP in your research under your monster markings. So again, another good reason to go hunt up those blues. If you're wondering how to get items such as these sculptures and these crystals and these and then the bracelets and armbands and so on, these, as far as I know, you can only buy from the shop. But if you want to know how you can get all these, you pretty much just farm for them. The Lunatra drops these very, very commonly. So pretty much the Vitan Highlands or the Highlands of Illusion and up in Lunatra is a great way for farming for these sculptures. These trackers metal, as far as I know, you can only get them from the shop. Go down here to Gear Pack and you can buy them with money here, or you can go over here to General Shop. No, not there. Gear, here we are. Sorry about that. Under Trackers Metal or Trackers Rune, you can buy these with red gems. So that's the 2 ways to get the Trackers Metal and these Trackers Runes. Now these bracelets and these armbands, you can also get these from boss drops from the blue bosses and the purple bosses. So again, another good reason of running those. You can get these comet crystals actually by running the quest line. For halfway through chapter 8, you get a comet crystal on every character you create, by the way. as well as a comet vessel at the end of Chapter 8. That may be a little far off for some of you. Chapter 7, I think you can do with about 300,000 CP, maybe 350. So at the end of that, we'll drop a Brelin earring, as well as a sculpture and a crystal on every single character. You'll also get rare companions, pets, and mounts for every character, as well as another chest of Brelin gloves. So that's how to, a easy way of getting these is just farming the Lunatra for them, as well as blue and purple bosses, starting at Dika's Volcano and up. You will also get the bracelets and armbands from those areas as well. Another good source of items is here at the Demon Conquest. You can get a lot of really good stuff from here, as well as a lot of epics. As you can see here, these are possible drops. We're actually going to see what we can get real quick. Nothing. Let's do it again. See, right there. Zykus belt. Right off the bat. So, obviously, Demon Conquests are really good. I am maxed on most of my Demon Conquests. I think all the way up to Frigid Snowfield. So it will take you a while to get there. Obviously, it's 1.18 million CP. You don't have to be there to get there. I think I did this one when I was like 800,000 CP. So you do need a lot of potions, but Demon Conquest will get you a lot of items. If you don't have any of your bracelets or armbands, you can get these from lower level Demon Conquest. You can also get Brelins from Demon Conquest from the lower ones. I think down here at like stage 7, yeah, stage 7 and lower, you can get Brelins. You can even get Galaxy Crystals. So definitely a good way of racking up a whole lot of extra items. So definitely be that's actually why you want to be buying these Batchermans, so you can do a whole lot of Demon Conquests. And you'll be able to get a lot of items that you can then use for item sets. So it's kind of a big circle there. You'll also want to be running up your potential here. I think max level on potential is like 600 now. So you can use like anything for your potential. I would highly advise not using blues until you have a lot of your item sets completed, at least the lower levels. But be working on your common and your fine items until you get those maxed. If you run out of an item that you no longer need for your item set, then use it for your potential. Do not use potential stuff for potential on your alternate characters. You'll want to use as much as you can on your main so you can get these levels really high. I mean, there's even a epic barely does anything now at level 466, so it takes a lot. So you'll definitely want to be hoarding as much as you can for that potential. That potential will get you a lot of CP as well. I think for each level past like 450 is 75 CP. So that is a lot of CP right there. Alright, here's the stats that I've gotten so far from all of my potential. That's some pretty good stats there. So y'all be running that potential up as well. Another nice area for just some random items is your exchange house here. You can use your red wave, which you actually get through these named conquests. So you'll want to run these as well. You also get monster markings for these. These are blues. I think some of these will be purple as well, but you'll get blue markings for these. Once you finish day 4, you get 100 red wave, and day 7 you get 150. So great way to get red wave coins. Blue shrimp, I don't know where all you get these from. I do know you can get some from the daily missions, as well as the monthly, my bad, monthly missions, and then you get guild coins from here. Yellow whale, you get these from doing storyline. You also get these from playing the Pingent Roulette. Once you spend 60 times, you can actually get 1,000 of them just for 60 spins. I think I've got 5,380, so I've got a lot of spins I can do. Black Octopus, you get Black Octopus from, I think, Vitan Highlands and up, just for killing regular enemies. You also get a lot of these for doing Demon Conquests. You also get imprint stones for doing demon conquest and gold as well. I think at like level 15 I'm getting like 90,000 gold per demon conquest. So another good reason to do demon conquest. You can do a red gem exchange if you really want to, but I don't find any reason to. You need these darn tickets for it anyways. If you have tokens for the training island, you'll want to do that wheel, but you will definitely want to be doing this wheel as you're starting out. It will give you, obviously, already enhanced items, so it saves you a lot of enhancement scrolls. Now, I believe once you reach level 60, you have access to constellations right here. I would highly suggest you re-roll everything to where all of these points are dark star. Like down here, my number 4, it's all kinds of different imprint slot. It's, yeah. You'll want to do the change slot until all of these are the same, and you will want to shoot for these dark star pieces. Since V4 is mostly a PvP game, the dark star give you PvP stats, and it also increases your CP as well. I mean, as you can see here, I've got an additional PvP attack of 450, defensive 1500, and parry of 300. That's pretty good just for this one wheel, and that's just rare star pieces. I have some epics, but I'm not going to use those yet. You can combine your star pieces here. I'm starting to rack up a decent amount of them, but these unlock, I believe, at level 60. Now we're going to talk about the guild real quick. You can have your little check-in reward. You get some guild coins for just checking in. You also get some guild coins for donating. Under quests, you also get these nice little necklaces, which you actually use for potential on these. You can also contribute to the guild by doing these. And every time you complete one, you'll get 6 gold coins for at least this one. Further down here, I thought I saw some 8s in here somewhere. But you'll at least get 6 guild coins if you're completing some of these. Some of these are like 4 or 2, as you can see here. So the higher level ones will give you just more and better items. And once you finish this whole set, you'll get an XP bonus as well as even more guild coins. Under dungeons here, you'll definitely want to be running these with your guild. You can get all these for rewards. The higher your level, the better the reward, usually. These are really nice. You can use these to make legendary demon stones from epics. These Evenfall Essence pieces, you can change these into just the Evenfall Essence, the epic version of these, and you can turn those in for higher and higher level epic demon stones, all the way up to Oblivion Lazuka as well. These foe markings you need for guild crafting secrets, get that through the guild merchant, and of course skill books. So definitely be running the guild dungeons. You can only do guild dungeons once a week. In your guild, it resets every Monday, so you'll want to do that every week. You got training islands, which drop these monster bugles, which will spawn a purple monster from one of the areas in V4, and they'll usually drop Brelins and such as well. You can also get epic primers and stuff. You can get these. This is pretty much the main loot drops that you will get from the training islands. You also get gold, so those are nice. And once your guild, I think it reaches like level 4 or something like that, you can start unlocking these guild effects, and you can actually buy them and have all these stats added to your character. They do actually give you more CP as well, so if you keep these activated, your CP will also rise just from having these. You can upgrade them, especially if you have your own guild. You can upgrade them with these coins to upgrade the effects and make it stronger for you. Under crafts, you can add here, like there, and build these. And once you build these, then you can designate them if you're the leader of your guild. Here are rentals. You can get a lot of guild coins and such from renting and registering. Actually, we'll go back to show you register. I can't register it, my bad. So you would click register and it would come up with a pet or an animal, and then you can register one that you have currently in your inventory that you're not using. Now, under the quests, just above here, you have the request logs. These are actually a really good way of getting random nice items. These lower ones don't really drop a whole lot of nice stuff. It's just kind of very basic stuff. Down in the forest, still, not that great. You got, like a normal character there. Starting in Ukabi Desert, though, you can start getting these yellow whale coins. You do get not a decent amount, but you do get some experience and some gold from every single one of these. But Degas Volcano, I mean, look at that. You're getting several hundred coins. Viton Highlands is where you really start getting the nice items. You're like 500 coins there, and you start getting these normal to rare shining companion contracts. So those are really nice. You can also get this skill book. Tolan Lagoon, same thing. I have not done these yet, so I have a lot left on here. And of course, Mount Helendia. You also get these scrolls, which do a lot for you, by the way. So definitely be working on these request logs as well. Now, something else that all these new alts will also help you with is all these soul stones. On day 2, you'll be getting a box of 50 on every new character you create. So you can use those to really upgrade your demons or your soul stones. You can get all the way up to this legendary through just normal soul stones. However, in order to go from legendary like this, oops, I don't want to do that, to mythic, which is the really big one. These would be mythic, like these. You will need these blessed purifying waters. These are still kind of hard to get. They're making it a lot easier. These actually you can get from the event logins and such. So you will want to definitely be doing the event logins. Again, event logins are your friend. Now, once you get into higher CP, you can also work on this brawl here, which will help immensely. Again, that's under this event tab, Dimensional Brawl. This is how you have to do the brawl in order to get these coins to get that stuff. You also have Realm Boss, which looks like that opens up here soon for me. That will also drop some really nice stuff for you. Now, 3 more areas that we're going to cover real quick before we go talk about alts. Mounts. As you combine mounts and make more powerful mounts, mounts will actually give you more CP as well. If I change mount, you see I just lost almost 3,000 CP. So right now the best mount I have is my Battle Wolf Rex. I don't have a legendary. To make better ones, you will buy them from the shop like I showed you earlier. You can also get the rare ones from running the story on multiple characters. And just as you buy and get animals through the story and just through drops, you can combine them. Each grade, as it says here, combination grants the same grade or 1 grade higher. These are all common, so I have a chance of getting a common or a fine. I got 2 fine and 4 common. And it's not really going all that well for me. Oh look, I got a rare. So now I got a rare, I can craft another one. And I had a chance of getting either a rare or an epic, and I got a freaking epic. Once you get an epic, you cannot use it until you go here and finalize it. Once you finalize it, you can go back here, and now it's available to use. I have your copy of that one already. Since I've only got 1 copy, I can't use it, so can't combine it. Mounts, you do not get CP for every mount that you have in your collection. You only get CP from the one you're riding, just as you do for pets. You don't get CP bonus for every single pet that you own. You just get a CP bonus for the one that you currently have going. Like I have Little Broca. If I use Shira, nope. My CP actually went down. So, not good. We're going to keep Broca. No, try again later. We try again now. Okay, whatever. Companions, though, are a different story. Every time that you get a new companion that you have not found previously, you do get a permanent CP bonus for unlocking more companions. You also can go here and get a whole bunch of coins for unlocking companions. All the way up to, what is this, 500 coins for this set. Now, it's not per companion, it is per a set, but you can combine a lot of them. I actually have better luck in getting rares from companions than I do any others. But companions are nice because you can send them out to do all kinds of stuff, like region conquest and gathering and hunting. Hunting, you send them out to region conquest areas and just tell them to hunt. And they will come back with items and markings from that red camp. You can send them to gather items from that region. You can also have them go do region conquest for you if you don't want to be going around to every freaking region conquest and either accepting and completing them, which I would actually suggest you do for anyone that you can do with gold. Buy it with gold if you can. The gold you can get very easily. But ones like Deacon's Volcano, where you would have to use red gems to instantly complete them, it would actually be better for you to send a companion 34 minutes for this companion to go finish that one, which frees me up to either go farm Abyss or make a video like I'm doing now, because I don't have to go do that one. Anyways, so I completed another demon conquest and another one. There we go. I'm a couple more steps closer. So now that we've kind of covered all those basics, that was a lot, I know. Now we're going to go talk real quickly about some alts. So this right here is an alternate character that I made on my account to run through the story, get up to level 50 and delete, but specifically to take advantage of this new Captain Celebration gift. If you remember from my main account, all of these were already claimed, or for my main character, all of these were already claimed. This is a new character, so I get to claim all of these again on this character. And things like this bag slot red gem support chest, which by the way gives you 100 red gems on day 3 per character. So tomorrow I'm going to get another 100 red gems. So I want to do this on as many characters as I possibly can, at least getting to day 3, because red gems are nice. Everyone wants red gems. So you'll want to farm alternate characters. You'll want to create as many alternate characters as you can. You'll want to create them of the same class as your main, because anything that is not an event item, that does not say event on the item itself, can be passed into or onto other alternate characters via the storage keeper at a camp. Wow, I don't even have my mount mounted. By the way, when you make a new character, you do have to register a mount on the sucker before he'll ride one. It's kind of annoying. I don't really know why they do it that way, but they do. So if you want your guy to not run everywhere like an idiot, you'll need to equip a mount. But like all of these, I can pass all of these into my storage and go and pull all of these items out, as well as these, on my main account, on my main character, or any other character. So you'll definitely want to be running your alt, because especially for new players, you'll want to go all the way to day 7 so you can get this even fall essence to use on a polisher to craft those epic demon stones, as well as these impressive star piece chests. Those give you star pieces for the constellations right here. It's really nice. So that's the end of this pretty long video on V4. These are pretty much all of the main ways that you can, pretty much all of the ways that you can increase your CP. This, again, is not a CP boosting quickest way to get CP. This is just all of the areas you can get CP from and boost your power on your character. So let me know in the comments if you liked the video. I'm sure it could have been shorter, but I was just trying to get this out to y'all. And any suggestions that you have for future videos, please let me know. I will be trying to do a bunch of short videos just on each and every aspect of V4 to make it shorter for y'all and easier to watch. Slap a like if this video met your needs, and subscribe for future videos. And we will see you on the next one.